I'm here today to speak about the many problems, in my opinion, that we are facing. We have a city council and mayor that are not for the people. Instead, they ignore, don't get involved, or care about the concerns that we bring to their attention. The stipend is one example of it.
I intend to use any legal means necessary to defeat any referendum that codifies your illegitimate stipend.
That's the mayor, Cape Coral, ex-mayor, and he doesn't like what they're doing either.
We represent districts and we represent people in those districts. And when those people are not happy, it's our job to respond. I just felt from the outcry of the public that I needed to step in.
So Wednesday morning, he sent the mayor and every city council member this letter, asking them to do the right thing. Reverse their vote to give themselves a hefty stipend. $5,000 a month for the mayor, $3,333 for each council member. A decision they made without debate or discussion with taxpayers.
Figure out why they're not happy and then fix the problem. That is our role.
While residents suffer, some of you on the council enjoy hefty raises while essential city workers are underpaid and undervalued. Budget constraints are cited, yet raises for council members far exceed those for workers. It's unjust and shameful. Now dissent from the public is labeled as the enemy.
My name is Richard Leone. Today I'm here and I have the privilege to represent the Cape Coral Republican Club.
This person is an ex-councilman.
The use of fixed dollars stipend fails to meet the standards set out in the Charter of Actual and Necessary Expenses. In accordance with Florida Statute 166.031, any amendment to the Charter must be submitted to the electors for their approval. Consent agenda by the mayor is a blatant and possibly illegal attempt at an end around of the above statute. Whereas the council has been ample time to reverse course after hearing the public outcry in opposition to this action and has refused to address the issue. Resolve that the Cape Coral Republican Club, by a vote of its members, censures the Cape Coral City Council for their willful and deliberate attempt to circumvent the city charter and Florida statutes established to protect the rights of the residents. Should an effort to recall the mayor go forward, it shall have the full financial and material support of the Cape Coral Republican Club.
Right there, you had an ex-councilman there. Their job is to get enough votes to do a referendum. And we have to get a referendum. We need 30,000 signatures. So we're building a referendum system, a permanent system. And if we do that, the city council will have to listen to the people because it's at 15%. It's ridiculous. The city has manipulated us. So we need to lower it to 5% like Jacksonville. These guys are out of hand and we need to do something about it.
The Lee County Republican Executive Committee voted 131-0 to condemn the city council and the mayor. So be it resolved that the Republican Party of Lee County condemns and admonishes the Cape Coral City Council for their use of power to enrich themselves.
Well, things are getting out of hand. The Republican Party is stepping in, and they wouldn't be stepping in and voting like they're voting unless there's some real serious problem going on. I can't even comprehend why the city council doesn't bend to all of the pressure they got.
No funding, resources, or support shall come from the Republican Party of Lee County to the mayor or to council members Shepard, Hayden, or Long for their re-elections in 24 or 26. So folks, listen, if this is really the battle that you guys are gonna, die on, your hill, whatever, God bless you. We're not gonna put up with this stuff. You knew what the pay was when you got here. Take action away from these individuals, to give yourself a raise because you think you need more money. Well, good luck. We're not gonna put up with that. So I'm here to deliver a message to you guys today. On Saturday, we're gonna start the process of recalling you guys. And we're definitely not going to be supporting you at your re-election. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Oh, and a lot of clapping. Wow. That's pretty heavy duty. Now, he's a leader in the Republican Party. They're not going to support him anymore. They get so much darn heat. I don't understand it. Everybody's hitting him every different direction. And they say, no, we're going to do what we want. We need to change that. They're going to recall these people, and they should.
You've voted yourselves a stipend. Some of you have declined to vote because you've been in the bathroom, or you weren't yet on the board. or you did vote no but still took the stipend. So what I'm going to encourage you to do, since it's been a few weeks now, consider an entirely new motion to repeal and recall that stipend. It's often very challenging for individuals when they've taken a course of action to admit that they were wrong. It takes an awful lot of swallowing of pride and putting hubris aside.
The stipend, we've talked about the stipend probably 453 million times, okay? It's not right. You shouldn't have done it, okay? Why you guys are all okay with it is fine. But I guarantee you, you may have won that battle, you're not winning the war. After contemplating on the stipend and realizing you're all self-employed, I feel it's a huge injustice to the public in this city. You're subsidizing your income while everyone else is suffering from the injustice of our government. We don't even get to vote. Why? Because you figured out a way to where you could get raises where you don't have to get the people to vote. You must feel very proud of yourselves. Okay? You screwed the whole city. You should be happy.
You want to give yourself a very significant increase. I'm sure that you all understand what the words uniparty, oligarch, elitist, globalist means. That's what's happening here today, and now you want to take away the democratic process of having the people choose who they would like as their next city council member. And so I'm here to express that you are no different than the globalists that we are facing if you do the same thing it is that they are doing to us, and that is exactly what you are doing, and that I will continue to fight against.
3 of these proposals link your salaries to the population of the city. I don't think you all need any more incentive to encourage unfettered development and overpopulation.
That you call a stipend, the way you did it is wrong. You got rid of volunteers and then double your salaries.
The stipend is nothing other than an unethical way to almost increase your salary to double. We're going to demand receipts for all the use of this so we can call stipend from October 1st that you're going to spend your money on. The city manager, whose salary is one of the highest paid in the state. Why? It's certainly not because of his credentials. I'm sure his father being top dog in the union played no part in his exuberant salary.
$250 million a year at the city. That's a lot of money for a manager. I wonder how he got up so high. Maybe he's been there a long time, but it seems like that's a real heavy pay. So, and I hear that he's the one who really runs the city, that if you want to get something done, you need to go see him. That's what I've been told.
The stipend money, is that going to be added to your pension when you leave here after an 8-year term, or is that separate?
You get a pension after 2 terms. Wow. I wonder how, and they gauge it how much you get.